was a few weeks ago, right? 2-3 weeks ago that the governor of our great state here in California, Gavin Newsom, signed the bill into law that codified in the great state of California that players by 2023 will be able to profit off their name, likeness, and image, even though they play sports for colleges in the state of California. So any athlete that goes to a college in the state of California by 2023, you want to make some cash off your name, likeness, or image, go for it. As we all know, that's not the way the NCAA wants it or sees it. Gavin Newsom signed that bill on the shop on HBO, on LeBron's show. And so the conversation was, hey, it's time for the NCAA to get with the program, because the answers that we were hearing from the NCAA let's hear from the committee that we've put together, or the special working group that we put together on this issue just this past spring. Let's see what they come up with, even though the co-chair, the AD of The Ohio State University, Gene Smith, came out and said, well, essentially, I'm just paraphrasing, teams states that do this, they just won't be part of any championships, because they won't be able to do that, because it'll be such a competitive disadvantage that clearly recruits will go to these schools in California because they're offering something that the other member states, the other 49, won't do. Well, the answer to that was, as Jay Billis and a lot of us pointed out, as Jay's been the forefront of this, it's not going to be the only state. And didn't former The Ohio State University wide receiver Anthony Gonzalez on the federal level
said that he's going to introduce a bill soon?
Yes. So the feds are sniffing it.
That's right.
They're on the periphery, sniffing it.
In the hunt.
And the point was, other states are going to do it.
Yeah.
So which state would be the one that, if they did it, would cause the biggest splash and also cause everyone to say, well, that's that? When, as we all know, what sport goes ahead and drives the bus? Sport of football.
Sure does.
And which conference drives the bus more than any other? Which drives me crazy, because they say it just means more. It just
means more to them, Rich.
But it is the conference that does have a ton of tradition-rich, tradition-laden, talented football players.
Trophies in the case.
Well, the state of Florida has a governor named Ron DeSantis, as all of us who listens to this show in the great state of Florida, we're all in the Sunshine State. They know their governor, Ron DeSantis, came out today in full-throated support of a similar bill that's going through the Florida legislature right now, as he joked that he doesn't typically look to California for policy inspiration.
No, he does not.
That's what the Tampa Bay Times was reporting today. I take that straight. But as he's holding up what looks like to be a University of Florida jersey with his name on it, that's the photograph attached here. He says that the issue with California leading the way is California's on the right track. And I'm confident those issues can be addressed in a way that will maintain college athletics as a really special thing, but also provide the ability for our student athletes to be able to benefit just like anybody else would be able to benefit. Since Florida and California together, hey, to use a Gordon Gekko phrase, NCAA, this is your wake-up call, pal. This is your wake-up call. Florida and California saying we're going to do it?
Yeah, he added this, with these two, require the NCAA to reevaluate its compensation structure. Quote, this is not like Delaware is doing this. These are really big powerhouse states
Yeah.
when it comes to college athletics.
By the way, interesting swipe at the state of Delaware, where I'm sure many of those Florida businesses are technically incorporated. I'll tell you what, man, this is it. And I will just repeat it again. I have no problem with this. None.
0.
None. And does it mean the Buddy Garrys of the world may have their day? Now, suddenly they're paying athletes a poop ton of money to come to their Chevrolet dealer, and the school is telling the Buddy Garrys, yeah, just pay them all that money. Yeah, we'll just, and then we'll get this player coming here.
Their money.
No problem with it, man. As long as we could possibly regulate the Buddy Garrys, I think we're smart enough to figure out this sort of stuff. But down at the granular level of a swimmer being able to give lessons locally, or a swimmer, or a field hockey player, or a basketball player, or any sport being able to take a little extra cash as they are trying to get a degree and trying to bring a championship to this institution of higher learning. A scholarship is a significant benefit. Do not get me wrong. I have told all 3 of our kids in our household that what would make me most proud of anything outside of just trying hard and trying your hardest is an academic achievement. It means the world. An academic achievement means the world more than an athletic achievement, more than an achievement on stage or what have you. An academic achievement is so crucial. So I fully am aware of the significance of a scholarship. But in this day and age, when somebody's helping make millions for an institution of higher learning, millions, much of which goes into pockets of coaches and other members of a staff, not in the pockets of the kid who is bringing millions of dollars in, it does eclipse the value of the monetary value of the scholarship. It is time. And it is time to have this conversation, because that's what this is, at the very least, a conversation starter. And the NCAA saying, well, we'll figure it out ourselves. Just you wait, hold on a second. Yeah, well, California, you just won't be part of this thing. Oh, yeah? You want to say that to Florida now? Oh, baby.
It's
this
coming, man.
is your wake-up call, pal.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.